Derrick, I know you said that when he's actually on the court returning to play, it's going to be relatively easy to kind of integrate Kristaps into play. What's the process like of, as he's getting back into practice and some of these reps, integrating him in this environment before the games?
Yeah, I think obviously he's been working extremely hard just to get back and just to help us any way he can. So, obviously these practices and these reps are going to be good. It's a little bit different than what Al, obviously what Luke and X do. So just in that aspect, it might be a little bit different. But any chance you can add a guy like KP and he's just willing to do whatever we need, he'll make it easy.
And asked Drew this as well, but what's it like to guard Luka and Kyrie Irving?
Yeah, two completely different players, but some of the best guards in this NBA, and so it's going to be a challenge. Obviously, Luka with his size and physicality, and then obviously Kyrie with his creativity. It's definitely a challenge, and it's going to be a lot of different guys thrown at him and a lot of different matchups, and you just got to take the challenge.
Obviously, over the course of the year, the officiating changed a little bit midway through. Game got a little more physical, less fouls were called. As a guy who obviously made second-team all-defense, did you have to adjust anything in terms of how you went about covering guys, whether you felt like you could be a little more physical as the year went on, or sort of adjust anything you did as the season and playoffs went on and the game clearly was called in a little different manner?
Yeah, obviously, they're going to let you be a little more physical, and you got to take advantage of that any way you can. Guys are too good not to. So, however the game is called, and I think obviously playoffs has always been a little bit more physical than the regular season. So, just got to up your physicality and up your I don't know the exact word, but you just got to do a little bit more every time. So, it's the playoffs, and that makes sense.
Derrick, you guys have talked about the breaks that you guys have had in this playoffs. This is the biggest break you've been on. Joe talked about when he was in here before, not letting your guard down, staying in the fight. What have you guys been doing in practices to sort of prepare for what is going to be your biggest test of the season, even though you have this big break?
Yeah, this is a long one, but I think just the stuff that we did in the earlier rounds definitely will help us for just to mentally prepare, and we can kind of know what to do with the time off. And so, coaches have done a good job of focusing on what we need to focus on, and we're out there just competing and trying to have that right mindset each and every day. So we talked all year about not skipping steps, and it's no different now.
Derrick, when you add a defender, like a rim protector like Kristaps, what does that do for you defensively, just as a guard, knowing that he's behind you and able to provide some help?
Yeah, he does a great job of just making it difficult for them, and just it's always nice to know that he's back there, and whether he blocks it or doesn't block, he makes them think about it, and so that's been really great having him on our side and just doing the things he did day in and day out. And so once he comes back and gets in the flow of things, it's gonna be nice.
Derrick, you personally embrace the opportunity to come playing a team whose guards are as important to what they do as they are. Do you personally kind of embrace having the opportunity to influence the series that much because if you play well defensively against them, that can influence the series?
Yeah, that's the fun thing about being a guard in the NBA now is every night it's somebody different, and obviously Kyrie and Luka are at the top of that list, and so and this is what you want to play. This is what you dream about as a kid, and it's NBA Finals is going to be a challenge, and so we just got to be up for it, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Derrick, how difficult is it to stick with the game plan defensively when they're still making shots on you? We saw it a little bit in Indiana. You're going to probably see it against Luka and Kyrie. You're going to execute the plan you want to execute, and they're still going to hit the shots. How tough is it to not adjust to the results and stick to the things that you guys want to do?
Yeah, we know they're great players. There's really no stopping them. You just try to make it difficult for them, and they're going to make tough shots, and they're going to take tough shots. And so just continue to trust the game plan, trust that over the 48 minutes, what we're doing is going to work. And so there's going to be stretches, there's going to be runs where they might hit 3, 4, or 5 in a row, tough shots, but you just got to continue to trust the game plan and trust what it's going to work out in the long run.
Derrick, you've talked about how it's important for you to be having fun and like prioritizing fun, and that's when you play your best basketball. We see you take a lot of trick shots and like with assistant coaches and everything. Is that one of your kind of concerted efforts to make sure you guys are all keeping it light, like even heading into the finals and like a very more intense part of the season?
Yeah, I think there's a good balance of, like obviously this is serious and extremely important, but just having that joy, being able to smile, being able to have fun with it. Obviously the trick shots and stuff I've been doing all year, and so just want to just continue to have fun with it. And anytime we're here in the facility, like it's an extreme blessing, and so you don't want to take it for granted and have a lot of fun with it.